You can become a great leader when you know the 4 archetypes of humans and how to use them at work. Hi, I'm Milana Georgieva and this is the 7th video of the series The Future Of. Today's video is explaining what these 4 archetypes are, which one is the dominant, how you can use this at work, but also which archetype the people are going to choose in their future. As a non-executive director and business transformation expert, I work with different personalities. I often have very tight schedule to deliver my work, but I also depend on other people before I am able to start even my piece of the work. If this is something very similar to what you do, then this video is for you. As I said, there are 4 archetypes of humans, and by knowing them, you will also know what approach to take for each person you work with. The first archetype is called to me as the people who feel victims. Everything is happening to me. I'm the victim. It's never my fault. Poor me, but never my fault. It's someone else's fault. These are the people who are going from the office to their sofa and TV, and from the sofa and TV to work. And they just prefer to bitch, moan, and whinge every day, constantly. Everything is a problem. So what happens with these people is that at some point they might realize that if they get up from that sofa and do something about their life, they can get in charge of their life, and that victim mentality can drop. If you have such kind of archetypes and you have to work with them, what you can do about this and help them? Well, option 1 is to leave them as they are. But if you leave them, first of all, you're going to listen about their problem all day long, and you have to be the one finding the solutions and doing their job. That might make you a really nice manager, but it's not going to make you a great leader. So to make you a great leader on a long term means to help the people, because they really need someone to give them a hand. How to help them? You can give them a lot of motivational videos, and there's so many motivational videos nowadays. It's amazing, and they're absolutely brilliant to lift the mood of to me people and make them do something in their life. You can hire psychologists, you can hire coach, life coach, happiness coach. There's so many people nowadays who would love to help people who feel stuck in their life. However, when the people get up from that sofa and they start doing something, they move to the next archetype, which is called by me. In a by me archetype and by me state, the people feel so good because they're in control and in charge of their life. Often these people take everything as a challenge, and they spend a lot of hours. I've seen people spending 12-15 hours a day working hard to achieve their dream, and they do achieve their dream. But what happens to those people is that at some point they realize that there is something much bigger, and their hard work can actually be turning into a smart work. So what I actually feel at some point is that their life is like a movie on the TV, and someone pressed the button to pause. So nothing moves in their life, no matter how much hard work they put and effort they put towards their dreams and their goals. Nothing happening, and they're kind of stuck in the same position, and they go in circles and running in circles. So how to help those people? If you have by me in the office, you need to explain them that they need to drop the need for control. This is not dropping the control, and I'm going to explain the difference between need for control and control. The need for control means that the people don't need to observe and micromanage every single step of everyone doing something. They don't need to tell everyone how to do their job. They will still know what is happening and who is doing what, but they don't need to do the details. They're giving the details to their team. Where dropping the control means chaos, and I'm not talking about this. But the biggest challenge for these people to move on from that state of their life is to drop that need for control. How you can help them to do it? The first thing you can do is to sit down and explain to them a situation and what actions they took. Then explain what is the dropping the need for control and control, the difference between those two, but make them realize what actions they're taking in such situations, because next time when they're in a similar situation, they're actually going to stop themselves, because they now know that these actions are not the proper action and it's not going to help them to self-develop themselves. The second difficult part for these people is to drop their ego, to be able to see their actions, and this is where they need your help. You can hire mentors, you can have coaches, but the most important for them is to be there and support them. They will really appreciate your help on this one. So at the moment when these people drop the need for control, they move to the next archetype, which is through me. In a through me archetype, the way how you can recognize them is the people which have a full balance between their body and their mind. These are the people which connect to their source of energy and center themselves physically, emotionally, and mentally. These people take action, but the action is an inspired action, and this is the biggest difference between the other archetypes and the through me archetype. And if you have such archetype in your team, use this powerful mind when you plan the future of the company, when you hire new people, when you revise the mission, the vision, and the goals for the company. People like Jeff Bezos, Steve Jobs long time ago, Richard Branson right now, as well as Elon Musk, they're all the archetype of through me, because they work from a state of intuition and gut. They receive all their ideas as an inspired idea, and they acknowledge the idea, they give it to their team for further action, but they're constantly in a through me mode. At the moment when a person is in a through me mode and give up separateness, they move to the fourth archetype, which is as me. So which archetype is the dominant archetype right now? For me, the by me right now is majority of the people and the way how they behave. And which archetype will be dominant in the future? I truly believe that in the next 3 years, people consciously are going to choose to move from by me to through me archetype. Thank you for watching. I'm Biljana Georgieva, and this was the dominant archetypes in the future.